What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel, the best place for acne advice from a nutritionist. In today's video we're going to talk about how to get rid of your acne within 24 hours. I know this may sound like a clickbait, but there really is an easy proven way to reduce inflammation in a matter of hours. That's why if you're looking for ways to get rid of your pimples as soon as possible, then this video is going to be perfect for you. Alright guys, let's dive into it. I will talk about the history, research and my own experience of using this technique. The best way to reduce acne within 24 hours is to fast. Throughout history, we've had a lot of times with scarcity and deprivation and starvation, and our body has adapted to this. That's the reason why now more than 70% of Americans are overweight. And it's not even that long ago. For example, in Britain, in the last 2000 years, there have been nearly 200 famines. So that is a famine on average every 10 years. For a long period of time, fasting wasn't scientifically researched because it was too hard to find people who were willing to starve themselves. So let's make a difference between starvation and fasting. Starvation is usually a stressful event and it's forced on the person. But fasting is voluntary, limited in duration, and done by people in a healthy nutritional state. During fasting, our cells switch over to protection mode, which reduces free radical damage and inflammation. Our body steels itself against other stresses. And this is not only for humans, but everywhere in the animal kingdom this happens. For example, there's this experiment where a group of mice got Hiroshima level radiation, enough to kill them within 2 weeks. But the group of mice, which had been intermittently fasting for 6 weeks beforehand, in that group not a single mouse died. That's how protected we are when we fast. There has been done a lot of research on inflammatory diseases, for example arthritis. There are case reports for people who have been suffering for years and it all being gone within a week after fasting followed by a plant-based diet. And more importantly, it stayed gone if they stayed on their healthier diet. In all subjects being investigated, inflammation went down on 10 different measurements. It all decreased after the fast alone. Now, we've also found that fasting strengthens the gut barrier. It decreases the leakiness of the gut. And leaky gut is something that I have identified and solved with some of my private clients as the cause of their acne. Another thing is that when you fast, you're not taking in arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid is an inflammatory omega-6 fatty acid found in animal products. The biggest contributors are chicken and eggs. They're contributing to about half of our intake. So that's also why it's so important to take a plant-based diet after the fast, so you don't get inflamed again. Or you can see it this way. Fasting can be the kickstart of new eating habits. Let's talk about my own experience. I have fasted for health multiple times, and also in different forms. For example, I've done intermittent fasting, where you finish dinner at around 7, and then you skip breakfast the day after, and then you eat lunch as breakfast at around 1 p.m., and then you have fasted for 18 hours. Another form, which is even more healthy, is called early time restricted feeding. And then you eat all your meals in a limited space. It's actually the same as intermittent fasting, but then earlier in the day. So for example, you eat between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. and after that you fast. This kind of fasting also has a certain circadian rhythm advantages. It's really interesting research and it's just really coming out the last 3 years or so it's brand new. Of course, I've also done the 24-hour fast for acne, and I've had really good results with this. For example, I would have inflamed spots that were still coming up, stopping dead in their tracks, and the next day being clearly diminished. It's just a way for your body to take a break and clean out all the gunk. Now, I know what you're thinking. Not eating for 24 hours? That's impossible. Isn't that super hard? Well, to be honest, there are much harder things in the world. I actually love not eating in the morning because I'm super focused and clear-headed. You know, the after dinner dip is real. Then around 2 p.m. it's getting to be more challenging because I'm not really hungry, but I just want to eat food. But I think if you're drinking enough water and tea, it's definitely doable. The most important thing is that after your fast, you start eating really clean, plant-based and low in salt, sugar and fat. Now, so far in this video, I have shared with you how to reduce acne within 24 hours. Now, I would like you to comment below and let me know if you have ever fasted for your health. While you guys wait for next week's video, I do want to let you know that I do more videos on acne and nutrition, so make sure to keep an eye on my channel. With that being said, have a great life and see you in the next one. Bye!